I'm pretty sure you guys know about the group that's apparently gonna hack Dandy's World Discord server that goes by the name of Kata. In short, the people who basically hacked the famous game Forsaken's Discord server. Though if you usually get a threat from someone telling you they will be hacking your server, you might just dismiss it as a bluff or something untrue. But this group, they actually have done some serious harm to other famous Roblox games Discord servers. This group went ahead and hacked the Evade server and Bee Swarm Simulator server, then got the Forsaken server when Soul Driven Love, aka the developer of this game, had his mental health in ruins due to his past to his girlfriend leaving him because of all the drama that's been happening. But today's video will be about Dandy's World and why I actually support these hackers going around and hacking specifically Dandy's World Discord server. Before you guys go on and jump me in the comments or wherever I am, sit back and hold your anger until the end of the video and give me a chance to explain, because Dandy's World isn't some kind of rainbow flashy game with happy-go-lucky me characters. The people of this game are hiding some crazy present drama that even the FBI or CIA finds confusing. And before we get into that, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and to make sure this video is spread to everyone, and that if you want a content creator like me who prioritizes justice and truth over dramatic exaggerated humans' feelings of sympathy and pity like your other YouTubers that cry over some exposed videos. It just takes too much time, you know, and gets off the main purpose of one's video, if you know what I mean. Anyways, enough, let's begin the video. If you guys are wondering who this Kata hacker group is, it's basically some people's going around hacking famous games, Discord servers, and this group is owned by an individual simply named Kata. Like I said before, these peoples have hacked your favorite famous Roblox games and raided their Discord servers and got some access into sensitive information of the servers, just like the case here with Forsaken. To get into depth with the Dandy's World situation, we need to use the Forsaken one as a light bulb for our video to know about the hackers and the other servers for an initial idea. After the damage that has been done to the Forsaken Discord server, which has been restored successfully, some staff came with a reply that reads as following. Kata is a very basic hacker, however, he is very slick when it comes to social engineering. Unfortunately, Kata spent plenty of time studying not only who had web permissions within our server, but also how many staff members talk, act, their language, ways they are around friends, and so on. Kata and his group created a group chat. To my knowledge, he has also done this in private one-on-one DMs from talks with my staff, with a staff member that once he had studied the person he was posing as in every way possible, recreating their text language, lingo, and so on. In this group chat, there were other staff too that will not be mentioned. He slowly manipulated the member he had targeted, eventually building a story about a PR team and the new member they wanted to add. Without second thought, this member was given permission. Thus, Kata implemented backdoors with the power he had and eventually caused the server takeover. Basically guys, this social engineering thing is not something that concerning. It doesn't relate to technology whatsoever, but more to psychology. It's basically human manipulation, but in terms of technology. It's like asking for a friend to borrow their phone because yours is broken or has dead battery, but then later your friend finds out you have scribbled and done some crazy bad stuff to their phone and deleted some images or important data, etc. And for Forsaken's case here, a member of Kata group thing was spying on a staff from Forsaken server and was learning how to act and how to be exactly like them around people. And once the Kata guy has learned through everything, they now pretended to be the exact staff with their personality and everything, impersonated them being as a fake, and then they made a story about a PR team, which means public relation teams, being added to the game, and after that, the staff person believed the saying, then kaboom, they gave access to the server and whatever happened has happened. You know, people of this server could have protected themselves from this raid if only they had some narcissism and paranoia to trust some unknown people, but I think people came and hacked the server when the game developer was still receiving backlash from the drama and being vulnerable to threats, with that making him an easy target to these human manipulating hackers. So now that we have talked about Forsaken and learned everything, let's talk about where Dandy's World comes into play. We will answer the questions how, Why and what caused Dandy's World to be a target? This all started because of a majority vote inside Kata's server. It all happened when apparently someone decided to make a poll about which server will be hacked next. After the majority vote, it appeared that Dandy's World server was the next location to be raided. Now we ask why Dandy's World was chosen. Because apparently Forsaken players got some beef with Dandy's World players because they think they're just immature stupid little kids that don't know anything better other than just simp on some fictional characters. On one hand, yes, that's true, but on the other hand, no. In my experience, yes, I have seen some literally insane people who would take out someone to have a goob or Astro body pillow in their bed, and someone who would die to meet Astro in heaven, but inshallah, you will see Shaitan in hell. I mean, because of how these people are so silly and stupid, sometimes talking to them, yes, feels like talking to a brick wall. It's like talking to them like this here.
Perfumes that have alcohol are totally prohibited to drink. The sheikh who would drink it, so you tell me.
But that doesn't mean there isn't mature people who know what they're doing here too. It's just some complicated stuff. I don't know, I'm not into Forsaken just yet, but yes, I can assure you Dandy's World community has a lot of silly little kids gooning to the mains. Yeah, I can agree with that, but like I said before, there is still some stable people out there too. Now we get to the big question, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna tell you why I support Kata hacking Dandy's World server and why you should do that too. One of the main reasons why Dandy's World Discord became a huge target for these hackers is because that server has been involved in some insane drama, such as the mic guy who used ChatGPT for making ban appeal messages, or the toxicity inside the server, or the stupid ban ways of apparently people doing something that's not hacking in the game, and so much more I have talked about in my other exposed video. So go watch it if you haven't. Now let me make this short. One of the main reasons why I hate this server is because any mod, any intern, any administrator, and Quell herself are basically unprofessional stupid crybabies who think they own the internet or something. I mean, if you do anything even outside the server or outside the game, you will definitely get banned for stupid things, like these people here. I've genuinely never seen a server as strict as Blunscreen Studio. You can do shit in there. Dude, I just posted my reanimations in the art channel. What? They got warned in Blunscreen Studio for posting models in fan art channel that do not belong to them, and then they got muted in the server for 2 hours. Slowly putting up lists. Why the hell Blunscreen Studio official Discord server is so shitty? Noticing how Blunscreen Studio server has the most sensitive moderation ever, yet they let a stay in the queue for months. Did you see what he did? How it feels to do anything outside of Blunscreen's Discord server. Yeah, true. The Blunscreen's Discord server is so sensitive, bro. Someone fired these mods, I swear to god, they are babies. Getting banned from the Blunscreen Studio Discord server speedrun. You were kicked from Blunscreen Studio. Inappropriate profile. This may be to do references to drugs, smoking, or NSFW. Please change it to something more appropriate before rejoining, or else you might be banned. The PFPA question. You guys tell me, do you even have common sense? Where are some drugs? Where is NSFW apparently, and where is smoking? What? Is this like ban made by some AI or something? I literally can't believe it. What do you mean smoking or drugs or NSFW? I mean the PFP is literally so innocent. The fuck you mean, bitch? Even if it's smoking or even if it's drugs or anything, at least it doesn't affect the server internally. This just their PFP, then just go mind your business. That's not for you to do. I mean, that's the person's taste for their own profile picture. I mean, what the hell are you gonna do about it, huh? If you ever go in the streets and see someone smoking or whatever, what are you gonna do? I'm gonna ban you from life? The fuck are these children, bro? The only thing I could at least guess is the name Didi being misinterpreted as Diddy. This is so real, like, for the last time, Blunscreen, I'm not Diddy. Boy, how stupid these people are, and how immature these mods and admins or whatever people are, and how just unprofessional they are as an entirety. I mean, I think we'll gather the neighborhood kids and gave them mod perms instead of grown adults. But yeah, anyways, enough of tomfoolery. Let's get to another reason why I hate and despise that server. So apparently there was this video thanks to this YouTuber here showing us how Mike was using the ChatGPT to respond to bad appeal messages. So if you guys know about the team that has gotten to floor 400 using game bugs or something, apparently the entire team has received a ban except for one person who's identified as Merc, who received a permanent ban. Sent by a moderator to someone who's been permanently banned, so because it gave me something otherwise, but anyways. And as you guys can see here, your account was permanently banned. Do you guys see these little dots over here and some random bold text? It is completely the same like Mike's thing here. Just look at this right here. They look the same, and if we go to ChatGPT you can see the same thing here. Yeah, so this confirms the argument that Mike, this Dandy's World administrator, just literally used ChatGPT to make a response to a ban appeal from Merc. But the thing is, if it is stated as a game bug, then the people responsible for that are simply the game devs, and unlike any other developer, one could go ahead and fix the bug instead of going on other people banning them because they simply did the bug. It never makes sense. A bug is usually some error in the game that you can just simply go ahead and fix it with some code if you get the proper team to do the work. But then this would people just went ahead and banned the team, especially Merc who received the permanent ban over a bug. If you think about this, it is really unfair and is considered as power abuse, and I still don't understand why people aren't talking about this. They're doing things that could lead to some people to take their lives because of the depression and whatever trauma they can get, while they be swimming in greed and money. And what about you? Are you gonna be the person who just consumes their content despite what they are doing, and even so just keep to get away with every correct allegation? Is this your standards? I can't believe it. But more importantly, aren't you guys feeling suspicious about how 𝙎𝙬𝘎𝘶 is never responding to any of this? And how she just stays silent about it? She can't reply back because the evidence we have is indeed strong, and is trying to silence anyone who's talking about the drama. And if she had something to say, what could she say to all of this since it's all her responsibility? What could she say about the bad, overly sensitive moderation in her server? What could she say about Mike using AI for ban appeal messages? What could she say about people getting false banned just like Merc and their friends, who all they did was basically use a bug to reach floor 400, where the bug was altogether the developer's responsibility to fix, yet they got banned for using the glitch? She can't say anything because all that matters for her is money. Because of all those daily visits, all those star chime bundles you're buying, all those iCar you're buying, she's getting profit from it and living who knows a luxury life, while she's just ignoring the drama and all these YouTubers and people crying here and moping about how unfair the game is. Huh? Prove me wrong. Tell me that 𝙎𝙬𝘎𝘎𝘶 is a good person and give me evidence. It's because you can't do it. You don't know. You've been brainwashed to play this game over and over again while being victims to drama and seeing the developers drown in fame and get the money and spotlight. I myself don't like what I'm doing. All these animations I make, all these videos I'm making, I don't want any of it. I wish I could switch content, but what could I do? You guys know YouTubers always go ahead and follow the trends, so that is exactly what I'm doing now. Sometimes we have to do things we don't like in order for us to have a taste of the spotlight, even if it's small. And it's for our money's sake too, because we can't be making content on a dead game nobody knows and expect us to get famous and earn tons of money, because that's impossible. We have and we hate to do these trends, but what can we do? This is the world. But in the end, I hope my video has convinced you that Dandy's World isn't entirely innocent to any of it, and that the developers have a high responsibility and should be feeling guilty instead of putting it on everyone in the fans and on the players of the game and just ignoring it like as if it's nothing. With all that said, do you guys agree with me that the Dandy's World Discord server deserves to be hacked by Kata? Honestly, I do. Because there's no room for forgiveness and nobody is willing to apologize. So what? Are you guys gonna tell me that 𝙎𝙬𝘎𝘶 and whatever her team is doesn't deserve any of the hacking? I already told you guys everything, and I still understand if it's shocking for some people, but over time you'll thank me for it because I have talked about it. If you guys think so, leave your comments down below. Thank you all for watching, leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Stay cold, bazinga.